So with this video, we are learning how to find the X and Y intercepts. So it's fairly quick. To find the X intercept, we let Y equal 0. This means we're trying to find out what X equals. It will be something, comma, 0. And then to find the Y intercept, we let X equal 0 and try to find Y. And so we would end up with 0, comma, something. What we're looking for is the ordered pair. That's it. They're just two special points, two special ordered pairs. First one's the X intercept. So by plugging in 0 for the Y value and solving this, should be plus 1, X equals 1/2, it tells us where it will cross the X intercept. And plugging in 0 for the Y, for the X, we get Y equals -1. There's our other point. So these 2 points now, if we plot them on the graph, 0, -1, and 1/2, 0, this we know is a line. And so it allows us to graph it quickly. This works only for lines with 2 points though, okay? If you want them to be able to graph quickly. Parabolas from the previous video, we already know that they're a little bit different. But we have a graphing calculator, so you don't have to worry if you got them right or not. If you look here, I've already graphed the line. And if I don't click anything, as soon as I click the line, those 2 points show up because they're special. So you can see this is the x-axis, and that is where our graph crosses the x-axis. And on the x-axis, our y value is 0. And on the y-axis, our x value is 0. So the y-intercept will appear when x is 0, and the x-intercept will appear when y is 0. But those are the 2 values we got, right? See? Same exact values. All right. I want you to hit pause now, and you try the next one, and then plug it into Desmos and make sure your answers are correct. So hit pause now. So you should have gotten these 2 values, 4, 0, 0, -6. And if we check with Desmos, see, exact same values. So again, y is 0 gives us the x, x is 0 gives us the y. So now if we graph it, we can use those 2 points. So 0, -6, and 4, 0. Verify them, yep. And we draw a line. And there you have it. So again, use Desmos to verify all of your answers. All right. The last thing is just the wording. We're going to be finding the 0 of a function. And what that means is it's asking, when does y equal 0? That's its question. So there's going to be other things that we have for zeros, but for a linear equation, that just basically means x-intercept. That's what it's asking. So when it says find the 0 of a function, or find the 0 of this equation, they just want to know, when does y equal 0? So plugging that in, you get, I'm going to move the x over to make it positive, x equals 6. So you wouldn't write a point on here. You would just say x is equal to 6. 6, right, is our 0. Because by plugging in 6, we get 0. And you can even check this. It's 0. So this is why they call it a 0. So looking at this on Desmos, what you always want to look at is think of the y, the x-axis here, when y is equal to 0 is what we're asking. So anytime the graph, any graph that we have crosses the x-axis, that is our 0. You can plug any random equation in here. So if I change it to a square, I now have 2 zeros. That's 1 0, that's the other 0. We're not worrying about it. Yes, there is a y-intercept, but for zeros, it's just the x-intercepts. Whatever I plug in here gives me a function, all right, because this is a function. And that right there is our 0. So when they ask you for the 0, you just have to click on the x-axis, that one point on the x-axis, and that's your 0. All right, thank you.